What's up, everyone? Two Big Brother legends have been placed on the block, and it looks like it's going to take a miracle, or even two, for both of them to make it out of this week with their Big Brother lives. Welcome to your live feed update. If you haven't guessed already, Tyler has nominated Janelle and Kesa for eviction. I don't really think it came as a surprise to anyone. I believe that everyone in the house, as well as all the public watching the show, knew that this was going to happen. It would have been absolutely flabbergasting if they didn't end up on the block, so it's crazy to think any other scenario than Janelle and Kesa going home this week. So we are definitely going to lose someone that would be perceived as a BB legend this week. Whether it be Janelle or Kesa, we don't just know yet. It all really comes down to veto. I do believe that if the veto isn't used, I think that Janelle will be heading home. And if the veto is used, I think it'll save Janelle and Kesa will be heading home. I don't really think anyone would use the veto on Kesa unless he was to win it himself. There's a lot of scenarios to throw around, but most of them end in the fact that Janelle or Kesa will be evicted this week. So it's pretty much straightforward. There isn't been that much game talk over the past day or so, because it's sort of just been nominate Janelle and Kesa, and everyone knows one of them's going home anyway, so there isn't that much plotting to do. It's just basically ensuring that somebody can win the veto, keep the nominations the same, and send one of them out the door. The final Safety Suite competition has been played as well, and Enzo won the competition with giving safety to Christmas. So that's 2 weeks on the trot that Christmas has received safety. It's pretty crazy to think that Safety Suite is already over now. We've had 3 weeks of it, so that is coming to an end, with a new power likely being introduced next week, because Julie did say on premiere night that there will be a series of twists as the series goes on. Obviously, with Safety Suite finished, they're bound to throw something else, but we'll see what goes on there. But Tyler had this discussion with Dave on that if there is a new power next week in which it involves America voting for someone to get it, they're worried that if Janelle is still around, she will win the power, thus helping her game, because people are pretty much saying, you know, Janelle is Big Brother and she will get the votes to stay, and or the other votes to get this power that will help her to stay. And I think if she's gone, Case is going to get the vote. So either way, I think even though they're going to try and get one of them out this week, and they probably will, it's going to be a lost cause trying to get the power for themselves, because whoever stays out of Janelle and Kesa is likely going to get the power if it is a vote. Danny and Nicole continue to be a very, very tight pair, discussing the fact they're already talking about axing members of their alliance. They get into the nitty gritty and making sure that they're putting themselves ahead in the game, so they are not acting too late. So they've basically discussed the fact that Christmas and Tyler are going to be extremely difficult to beat as it gets to the end, so they need to make sure that they go sooner rather than later, and they are standing with Enzo as questionable. They've said he probably isn't as difficult as Tyler and Christmas to beat, but he's not the hardest person in the house. I think Enzo is in a fantastic position. I said it in yesterday's video. They're not gunning for Enzo. They've just marked him as meh. And when you're in a Met position in the house and you're still playing quite well, you can often get to the end and win the whole game. So I think Enzo's in a fantastic position, and long may it stay that way. I think he's playing very, very well, and I do think Danny and Nicole will likely bite the dust with their Big Brother lives before Enzo does. Nicole has told Danny that she believes that she is running the house, that meaning Nicole thinks Danny is running the house. Danny is in pretty much an alliance with nearly everyone there, and her true colours are going to get exposed week by week as different people are sent home, because when there is a huge group of people voting for people to evict, such as 12 votes, you can't really pin the blame on as many people, whereas when you get down to a concentrated number of 6 votes or something like that, things become it comes down to loyalty, and if you screw someone over, things can get nasty, and often you can lose their jury vote, all that sorts of stuff. So Danny may look like she's in a good position now, but it's slowly going to come crumbling down, and people are going to realise that her loyalties don't lie with pretty much anyone but herself, even though it looks like she's spreading it out across every single person, and people don't like that. People, when it comes to loyalty, they want your loyalty and they want yours only, and they want them to you to be the sole focus on them and them to be the sole focus on you. That's how it works, and if they find out that you're sort of dipping in with everyone, it's not going to look too good, and they're probably going to want you out the game. But either way, Nicole does think Danny is running the game, but she also told Danny that she walks on eggshells. Nicole feels that she walks on eggshells around Janelle. I think she thinks when Janelle's out the house, she can sort of dominate, and she's here to play essentially. But Janelle did have something to say about that. She didn't hear that conversation, but she had a little something to say about what her battle plan is if she wins the POV this week. The battle lines are drawn, with Janelle telling Bailey that if she comes off the block this week, she's coming back all guns a-blazing, trying to get Nicole Franzel out. She said if she wins the POV, she better win HOH next week, because she is coming to get her. Literally, guys, we've been building this moment up for a few weeks, and it would seem a bit anticlimactic if Janelle just went down this week like that without an even showdown between Nicole and Janelle. We could see maybe another fight this week between them, because there was reportedly a fight when the feeds went down yesterday. But we will see. I think tensions will rise, especially especially when the veto comes into play. And if Janelle wins the POV, we know Janelle ain't holding back. She'll make big moves and she'll put Nicole Franzel on the block because she ain't messing about. There'll be tension, there'll be fights, and then eventually the whole house will crack. There'll be a huge power dynamic. I believe that could be the case, but it would only happen if Janelle stays. But we never know, guys. I mean, this is Big Brother and anything can happen over the next few days. Janelle might just come off the block, but she might be heading out the door. We just don't know. Kesa is worried that the guys on the other side of the house want to get him out in order for the plan to reel Janelle into their side. Obviously, Janelle is a fantastic Big Brother player and they're going to want her on the side. However, I don't think that is the case this week. I think they are wanting to remove Janelle because she is such a big threat. However, these next few days could change things around and that may just become the plan to get rid of Kesa to bring Janelle in. But it's all up in the air, guys. But Janelle and Bailey have had the conversation at the fact that if Janelle goes this week, that's 3 girls gone already. And then could it turn into a pattern? Could it just be the fact that the girls get picked off by the guys? Nicole Franzel has got a history in the game of working with the guys and selling out the girls. So that could be a pattern that we see again. But we just don't know. We'll have to see as the weeks go on. But just to reiterate, if Janelle goes this week, that's 3 girls gone and all the guys are still in the house. That is all of your game talk for today, folks. As I said earlier, it wasn't very much because it was pretty much put Janelle and Kesa up on the block, and the rest of the game talk was we've got to win the veto to keep the nominees the same. But that is pretty much it, guys, and obviously I'll be back here tomorrow for my next update every single day. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. You are all legends for watching. Thank you so much, and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all of that stuff, and see you next live feed update. I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.